Hello and welcome. If this is your first time here, my name is Hannah and today I will be reading Woom by Duncan Ralston. So I have my little Kindle and I heard very disturbing things about this book, but I am so curious. I don't want to read or listen to other people's reviews, but I was thinking how fun would it be to read this and decide for myself, am I a complete freak or not? Because certain things in books, they don't move me, and a few of the people that I follow have read this book and they say it was disturbing, and I basically want to see if I will be disturbed by this book like the other people were. So I'm gonna sit down and read this. I think this is how many pages? Right, so 121 pages, should be about maybe an hour and a half reading, up to 2 hours. It's currently 4 o'clock, so I should be done by 6 o'clock.
I hope we don't fail to see the beauty of being free. Don't forget what you love the most. I just wanna keep you close, so we have to give it one more try before the idiots are taking over. They're caught up in the race of wanting more, and we can tell one from the other. No one can tell you what they're running from. No one knows anymore. What's it for? What's it for? There's so much more than we've been told, way beyond what we can hold. So keep your eyes open for the things that really matter. Oh, you have to give it one more try now that the idiots are taking over.
Oh, sorry. I ran a bath and I'm literally chilling and I'm reading this book, Woom. Is it supposed to be funny? Because I'm literally, I just can't stop giggling. There's this scene in a hotel, kind of like the second story that this guy is telling. And I don't know if anyone else laughed when they read that, but I'm literally just, I'm just cracking up. Oh my God. So yeah, let's see what the rest of this book will bring. So it's not 6 o'clock. It's 8:15 and I still haven't finished the book. I was reading a little bit in a bath. Also, sorry for the light is shit. So I was reading in a bath and what did I get to? I think I'm about halfway through the book. Yeah, 46%. And yeah, so I was in a bath and I was reading a bath scene. That was the story after the one I was laughing at, right? So it was disturbing, but I don't think it was that horrible. I don't know, it's maybe it just sounds weird what I'm saying, but I don't know. I see people literally cringing when they read that scene, and you know, me myself, I don't know, I just read it. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. It's a disturbing scene though. But I thought it was gonna be worse. Anyway, so I've got 50% of book, just over 50% of the book left, so I'm hoping maybe I'll read it, maybe I'll finish it tonight. So I still have about an hour before I have to turn my lights off, so I'll continue. Okay, so I might not add this to the vlog, but from where the story is going, I have a feeling, because I didn't tell you what this thing is about. So anyway, so this guy goes to this motel and rents this room, and he calls for a prostitute. He wants a big girl, like a big girl. So she arrives, and he's happy with her size, and basically they kind of start chatting, and he starts telling her stories. While telling her the stories, he inserts toys into her, right? Toys that are supposed to stretch her. And there's also a story that she told him. And then, okay, so now I'm reading this one, and I have a feeling, I'm not sure if I might not even post this because, oh my God, but I have a feeling he is stretching her because he wants to put his head inside her. So this is page 81 of my Kindle book, 63%. And this is what I'm thinking now. He wants to put his head inside her. We shall see. We shall see.
Wanting more, and we can tell one from the other. No one can tell you what they're running.
This is messed up.
What's it for? What's it for? Oh no.
I knew it, okay? I knew it.
One more time before it's over. The call up in the race of wanting more, and we can tell one from the other. No one can tell you what they're running from. No one knows anymore. What's it for?
I knew it! Oh my God. Okay. He says, I'm going to squeeze my head into your vajayjay, and you're going to bath me. He pumped out a handful of slip and slide and slathered it onto his scalp and over his face until his whole head gleamed under the overhead lights. He actually fit his head.
With your head on your heart.
Flesh covered every inch of his head, pulled taut over his face like a hot, wet balaclava.
One piece in hand is a start, but it's a mighty puzzle to lay. No need to say, how will I cope? With your heart on your sleeve, it's a fine line between letting.
What the hell? Okay, so it's just finished. How on earth do I fucking rate it? Okay, I am looking at this rating here. It says, please rate your book. What am I supposed to... what am I supposed to say? Oh my God. I was supposed to give you a review, so you can choose to read it or not. Okay, so First of all, like I said, we start with this guy, Angel, and he rents a room in a hotel, in this motel. It's called Lonely Motel. And he orders a prostitute, and he requests a big girl. And they deliver, or she delivers herself, and they kind of start chatting, and he starts putting different things in her, stretching her basically, and at the same time he's telling her different stories. The first story he told her is about a boy and a girl, or a woman and a man, young people that were, because they owned, the woman owned money to the drug dealer, they were supposed to move some drugs across the border, basically inside of them. And one of the bags burst open in the girl's vagina, and she died. And he was scooping out this stuff from her, and he scooped out a fetus as well. So, not very nice. And the second story was, that was the story that literally made me laugh. I was cracking up the way it was described. It was a story of, and everything is happening in the same bloody room, right? Room number 6. And the second story was about, so the guy whose girlfriend died in that room because of that drug thing, then he kind of got, he had this friend, and the friend was doing a porn movies. So he got his friend to get the drug dealer to star in one of the movies, and they kind of set him up with this girl. I'm not going to go into details here, but it was so funny. I was literally cracking up. It was supposed to be disturbing, and I don't know, I just didn't find it disturbing. I was just laughing. I don't know if it's me not being right in the head, or I don't know. I just find it funny. Anyway, next one. You know, like sometimes horror is funny as well. That's how it feels. And then I think she told him a story. I can't remember what her story was about. She told him a story, and then he told her another story. There was the scene in a. Okay, so after the story with the porn movie, he told her another story about this woman that rented this room number 6, and she was 13 or 14 weeks pregnant, and she was trying to do the abortion with a wire hanger. And then the prostitute was telling her story. I can't remember exactly. Oh yeah, her story was about a man that liked to be smothered with her downstairs parts, right? Anyway, so there was a few stories. And then there was a story. He was telling her story of this girl that ended up being his girlfriend and his assailant, I think that's the word, assailant. And the girl had a thing was basically in love with the mannequin, and she used to wrap herself on that mannequin. And because this guy was a swimmer, he was like he was fully shaven, and his head was bald because he was bald. He used to shave his head as well because he was balding prematurely. And so she kind of saw him as this mannequin, and she dragged him in the hotel, and she tried, or even did, sand down his boy parts. And then, you know, all this time, they're like, they're telling each other these stories, and he's stretching her all this time. And you know, when I told you that he's going to put his head inside her, I was so right. Because then he told her a story. He also told her a story of himself being rolled in a carpet by some people, and they told him that you need to be born again. And he was pushing himself out to be born again. So I said, so this guy is going to put his head inside her. Oh my God. Was I right or was I right? I don't know what to say about this book. I literally have no word for this fuckery, okay? It was funny. Like, Do you know what? It was such a weird story. Like, I didn't hate it. I don't know if I liked it, but if I was rating purely on the entertainment, I would rate it 4 stars. And I think this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rate this book because this book was entertaining and it was weird, and I love reading unhinged and weird stuff like this. This book is weird as fuck, but this is the point behind this book, and I actually really liked it. So yeah, if it's something that is going to tickle your fancy, go enjoy reading, have a laugh. I definitely had a laugh. There's a lot of sex in this book as well, so just bear that in mind. I think I am a weirdo if I don't find this book disturbing, because I don't know, I find it entertaining. So sue me. 4 stars. I hope you enjoy it. Have a read, have a laugh. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Subscribe for more book reviews, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, good night.